Hello, good evening. The mother of a prisoner who died after a suspected drug overdose at HMP Parc in Bridgend is calling for more to be done to stop drugs getting into the prison. Catherine Harding's son Ryan passed away in January last year. He had just 7 weeks of his sentence left to serve. It comes as an ex-prisoner told this programme the synthetic drug Spice is as easy to get inside as a newspaper. A spokesperson for Parc Prison said security measures have been significantly strengthened, including increasing the number of searching staff, patrol dogs and specialist equipment such as drug detection devices. Our correspondent Alexandra Hartley has tonight's top story.
17 inmates have died here at Parc Prison in Bridgend since the start of the year. That's more than at any other prison in England or Wales. And police have confirmed at least 4 of those deaths are drug-related.
Always had a smile on his face. And that's what kills me, because he can't smile anymore.
Catherine Harding's son Ryan was 26 when he died inside Parc Prison after what she understands was an overdose on the synthetic drug Spice in January last year. He was coming to the end of a 1.5-year sentence for criminal damage and threats to kill, with just 7 weeks left to serve. There's yet to be an inquest into his death.
For him to just go to prison and not be safe, now it's so hard. The last time I spoke to him was the day before he died.
What did he say?
He said, I used to send me money, ma'am, because that's what I used to do. I send him money every week. And I love you, ma'am. I didn't know that was going to be the last time that I'd hear of him. I'm sorry.
It's okay, take your time. What do you think would have driven him to take Spice?
Nothing really, because he only had 7 weeks left. He was looking forward to coming out of prison, changing his life. And then this happened, so I just don't understand it. Don't understand it at all.
Who do you blame for Ryan's death?
I blame G4S definitely, and the prison. Yeah, 100% I blame them.
Why?
Because they allow drugs to come into the prison. You go to prison to visit somebody and you get searched. Why aren't the prison officers getting searched? And people are not safe going into prison. They need to be safe going into prison, but they're not. No, you don't expect your family members to die.
Do you think that there will be more deaths?
Yeah, definitely. I know they definitely will, because nobody's doing anything to do it, to stop it.
Some would say he was in prison for a reason. He had a choice to take the drugs or not take the drugs. That was his responsibility.
Yeah, but I don't think he knew how serious the drugs were and how they can kill people. And he wouldn't have taken them, definitely not. Because that Spice is lethal. And if my son knew he was going to die, he wouldn't have taken it. Definitely not. Definitely not. Sorry.
In a statement, an HMP Parc spokesperson said they send their condolences to Miss Harding and the other families who have lost loved ones. They say there is an ongoing investigation into Mr. Harding's death, so they are unable to comment further. G4S, the company that runs the prison, also said they are working closely with South Wales Police to tackle the supply of illegal drugs. They say security measures have also been strengthened with patrol dogs, specialist drug detection devices and X-ray body scanners. A spokesperson for the prison also stated that the key routes for drugs getting in are drones and people bringing in contraband during visits. But they say all visitors are searched. And in October, over 1,500 searches were also carried out on members of staff. But Neil, who does not want to be identified, left Parc Prison in September. He spent 6 months there as part of a year-long sentence for burglary and says he witnessed violence, corruption and a continuing drug problem inside.
I witnessed, people getting cut up, people getting slashed across their faces, mainly over drugs. I wouldn't recommend anyone going there. As I said, the officers are corrupt. They're not interested in, rehabilitation. All they're interested in is money. I know it goes on because I've seen it myself.
How easy is it for someone inside Parc Prison to get hold of a drug like Spice?
Easy. It's just like ordering a newspaper. You go to your local news agents, get a paper. It's exactly the same as one in Spice. It's available. It's there. It's in the prison. It's widely available. When I went on to one of the wings first thing I was offered was drugs. You know, do I need anything? And I thought they meant like, you know, toiletries, or do I need anything, you know, for myself? But they were referring to drugs. I'm happy and keen to talk about it because too much is going on there and nothing's being done. Nothing is going to get done. This is not going to be the last death you're going to hear at Parc. It's going to happen again, and it's going to happen again, and it's going to happen again.
We put all of this to G4S, and in a statement, a spokesperson for the prison said the majority of the allegations made by this ex-prisoner are categorically not true. They say incidents of violence have significantly fallen between April and October of this year, but they say they are fighting an ongoing battle with organised crime groups who seek to traffic drugs into prisons. They say the vast majority of their staff are honest and hard-working, and in the rare cases where staff are found to have been engaged in wrongdoing, robust action is taken up to and including prosecution. Prison is a punishment for those who break the law. Its aim is to keep society safe and to rehabilitate inmates. It's not meant to be a place rife with drugs. It's not meant to be a place where prisoners die. But evidence suggests here it is, and they are.
Really angry that it's still allowed to happen and still people are dying after Ryan. It's just wrong. They need to be punished, but not to die. I'm sorry, you don't go into prison to die.
And families of those who have lost loved ones say they'll keep fighting for this to change.
And Alex joins me now. This is the first time we've heard from a family member of someone who has died inside Parc prison, isn't it?
That's right, and you can see the impact of a death like this. Ryan was a son, he was a brother, he was also a father, and the ripple effects of his death are devastating for families like this. And as we reported in the piece, they still don't have a date for the inquest, so they still are waiting for answers, and it's been almost 2 years since he died. In the meantime, I think Catherine's frustration is that police have confirmed another 4 deaths with drug-related incidents attached to them.
And Alex, we've been hearing about issues in Parc prison for, well, some time now, haven't we?
That's right. This programme has previously heard from ex-prisoners, we've heard from families of loved ones inside, and we've also heard from ex-staff as well, all hoping to raise their concerns about what is going on inside. G4S and the prison admit it has been a challenging year, but they now have a new director. They say they have strengthened security and insist the situation is improving. Just to add, though, MP Ruth Jones, who is chair of the Welsh Affairs Committee, has told me they're heading into Parc prison next week. That's part of a wider inquiry across Wales into prisons. And she says they'll be publishing their findings before Christmas. So this story isn't going to go away.
OK. Alex, thanks very much indeed.